I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snowdrop. Big budget ass, big facts. Big money in the contract. Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah, new rock got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Now boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need a G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Yeah. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. Stay focused. Let's go, KD. Take a look around you, look to find your way, man. Find your way, man. Look to find your way. Yeah, take a look around you, look to find your way, man. Look to find your way. Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do. I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Hey, you the one that say that. You and me go way back. When this whole thing over, I'ma send my invoice, pay that. You don't wanna say that. You don't want this payback. I keep my composure, this my kingdom, nigga, stay back. We had a couple of moments. You had a choice, nigga, own it. Your real colors, they showing. I'm real, nigga, I'm focused. When I come around, I'm fly with it. Stay moving, do buy with it. New sound, just vibe with it. Same truth and we die with it. I see it like it's an obstacle. I never sit on the fence. Nothing to me is impossible. Music of me to the end. Most of the shit is illogical. All the other niggas depend on what they pretend. Just think with your head, stop looking at trends. You wearing your eyes like it's topical. Clearly now, the pain is gone, the fame is on, and they play my song. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I ain't talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. Find your way, babe. New era, I got y'all. Real game, we pop off, no knockoffs. Open eyes, we watch out. Mobilize, won't cop out. COVID-19 cops out, don't flop now. Open skies, we fly now. New agenda, they try now. Most y'all getting real scared of the headlines, we find out. End game getting real near. If you don't know, you behind now. Behind the times, government hide behind the lines. Most brands trying to monetize. All of us have to stay inside, don't socialize. Talk is talk, and move is move. When I come in, bitch, I change your way. Got things to do, I done pay my dues. But where was you? Nigga, where was you? I said take a look around you, nigga, find your way, babe. Find pass up. Running my route, better pass up. Running from God with a pastor. Chewing on the game like a pasture. I ain't never looking for a handout. You can put your motherfucking hands down. K, like a goddamn drum line. But it's like my man, my son. KD erupted Vesuvius. These demons, they on the loose. Hey, y'all wanna win, put booby and always remember to tie in my boots. Hey, I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't know you don't know me. Still got my soul, still make this bring these niggas change, but I stay me. I'm tired of watching these puppets and calling them artists. I'm falling too far. I just took what I had and I did what I could. Now I'm taking the love and creating, replacing the charts. I'm tired of stopping these people from fucking me over. I'm putting up walls and protecting my mind and protecting my time. Now I'm taking the money, creating sustainable art. Y'all on the same train. Y'all ride the same way. Same shit, new name. Same shit, new day. Dumb niggas too paid. Capping like a toupee. Gotta ride a new wave. Gotta find a new way. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't know you. You don't know me. Still got my soul. Still make this green. These niggas change, but I stay me. They try to take my life from me. The king will come collect his fee. I do the most, y'all do the least. We don't eat scraps, we only feast. It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play games, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play games, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play games, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, yeah. You know we don't play games. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle.
He's heating up!
I swear I'm delusional. These niggas, they using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual.
You are looking at the standard this evening.
Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable.
What's your name, fat body?
Whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah. They're controlling the youth, agenda of fusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them, that's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with the Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got it at. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble.
He's heating up!
This nigga make these bitches start to stumble.
He's on fire!
East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't.
I got hairy legs.
East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown and amuse you?
West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play games. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, nigga. You know we don't play games. You already know this.
No, baby.
How about I send you a hobo
How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of your face me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa, this a new range, new page. Got me in a new country, new stage. I ain't signed no deal, I'm too paid. I do not have chill, I'm too crazy. I do not take L's, I'm too Brady. I might be frosted, I'm not flaky. Don't know what it cost me, it's all gravy. Turn on that faucet and just pay me. Whoa, we gon' get it, bring it back. Maybe Donald is a Mac. Couple bottles, empty glass. New machine, I'm sending facts. Bump the headline, check the facts. I'm not a gangster, but I'm a gorilla. Hop on them drums when I'm feeling J Dilla. Come get your lady, cause I'm a just stiller. How about the range? Whoa. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling strange. Whoa.
Why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off?
How about the range? I'm feeling strange. What
are you looking at,
crazy. None of your face me. I took a sip, I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range?
Shampoo my crotch.
How about the range? Whoa. There's no comparison. Black in America, little too arrogant. I just embarrass fucking people. I shouldn't mention it. That's royal etiquette. Out of my element, way too intelligent. Grab you a therapist. Send him my sentiments. Neck full of
Boys
sediments.
have a
Copy
penis,
Tesla.
girls
Silicon
have
Valley.
vagina.
Dropped an investment in Silicon Valley. All of this cake, but I'm missing the patty. Might mess around and just move to Miami.
What happened to your queer party friends?
King of the grass like I'm Lionel Messi. I am not crass, but my mental is messy. Mud in my glass while my pencil is sketching. All these rappers, but no one impressed me. Most of them actors I labels as testing. How about the range? Whoa. Hey, yeah, I'm feeling strange. Whoa. Mr. Strickland. How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of your face.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
I'm not acting my age. I took a trip, now they got me on stage. How about the range? How about the range? Whoa. How about the range? I'm feeling strange. I might be crazy. None of your face me. How about the range? Whoa.
No need to stop being a lady. Quit worrying. You'll be back on your knees in no time.
Full Normal.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 31 double ocho of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in Zach realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustlers, and yahos? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. Today's episode, the Beastcast, is brought to you as powered, is sponsored by Everston K2. Flexing on all you beaches.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Fam, welcome to the show. It's Accountability Monday. We got a great one for you. Monday, January the 2/7. It is the Daily Swole podcast. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hit the like button, subscribe live on Rumble and YouTube at the Daily Swole. And of course, you could stretch out your ear holes over on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Take a moment and make sure you leave also a 5-star review on the podcast apps. That helps tremendously. Thank you so much for being here. Beaches, we got some accountability posts from the Swole fam. Accountability text went out yesterday, asked everyone what you're focusing on most this week. How are you going to execute? We'll get into those. We also will be taking some questions. Maybe we'll tap into Instagram for a short while, and then we got balls deep and new releases. Without further ado, a do and a two. Let's get into that tip. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, if you haven't yet done so already, head on over to the App Store, Google Play, download the Swolenormous app, join the fam today. You could also head on over to swolenormousx.com if you're new to download the 7 pillars to learn more about our memberships. Make sure you do so because Maximum Swole is waiting for you. 90-Day Dash is waiting for you. The master classes are waiting for you. The yoga studio and the Brain Gains Meditation Center is waiting for you over in Swolenormous X. Now's the time to join. Fuck your resolutions. Start today, because we got a lot of stuff going on. Very stoked to have all of you with us. And of course, make sure you check out the weekend episodes yesterday and Saturday. Pretty much had a masterclass on Saturday about full body training, upper lower splits. So make sure you go and check that one out. It was a great episode. I hope you enjoyed it. So make sure you check it out on the podcast. Now let's get into the first Swole fam tag. Let's get into some Swole text, fam. Let's get into this shit. Here we go. Brought to you by Swole Text. All right, we got the first one from Ana Luisa. Let's get into it. Here we go. Papa Swolio, I'm going to meal plan and actually eat what I make throughout the week. I have a list of what I want to make. I need to just write it down in my planner so I know what I'm making each day. I have to set up reminders to start making dinner before my husband gets home, as well as to take out things for the next day. Very good. You can also, obviously, a lot of you know this already, you can choose recipes inside Swolenormous, inside the app, and you can add it to your calendar. So you can actually schedule the recipes and have it in your calendar so you know what you're making each day. So that's also very, very cool. So go and check it out. We also have one from Jen. Jen says, nutrition, planning meals ahead of time for breakfast and dinner instead of trying to throw something together last minute. I have made a meal list, bought the groceries, and will follow the plan. So it seems like usually every week, whenever we do this, there's always a theme. And it seems like the theme so far is focusing on nutrition and planning ahead of time. And that's something that's also important because if you buy a lot of meat, you're freezing a lot of it. So you have to take it out, make sure it thaws, and get into that routine, which is very simple once you get into it. Just have to make sure you are planning in advance. Jeremy says, I'm focusing on being consistent this week. That means setting my time in the gym and not letting anything distract from it. Before now, I've allowed other things to come first. Now the gym comes first before anything else. No excuses. And you know what else comes first? All right, well, that's what she said.
Emotional damage.
Karen says, I have 5 months and 2 days until my high school reunion. I'm using this upcoming week to make a few tweaks with my workout, plan my meals better so I eat all the food that I'm allowed with my macros and hit it hard until June 1st. Sounds like you should hit it hard for the rest of your life, but that's just me. Diet all of June and walk into the reunion in better shape than graduation day 40 years ago. Okay, well, make sure you make proper decisions. It doesn't stop on June 1st. Make sure you're doing something that you can translate through, okay? Translate all the way through. Don't do it for that. Do it for you. Trust me, you don't want to fall off afterwards. You're going to cut corners. You don't want to do any hardcore restrictions. It's not worth it. You're going to look great. You're going to be great. And it really is important that you continue this past that deadline. But good stuff. Nettie says no more water intake or more water intake. No more water intake. I have been such a dehydrated noodle. So Nettie, make sure you understand about electrolytes too. Drinking more water is not necessarily the answer. Make sure you get in those electrolytes. Very important to understand the difference. Oliver says, bro, I'm just healing my body. Went to the doctor today for my collapsed lung and fucked up spinal discs, yoga, mobility, and rest. By the way, fuck our medical system. Yeah, I agree. It's not a medical system. It's a sick care system. They want you to be sick. They want you to be on prescriptions. They want you to be on a medication. You need to take it into your own hands, of course. So keep on healing your body. It sounds good what you're doing. Stay the course. Keep us posted. We wish you the best, of course, Oliver. Pam says, I'm working on mindfulness. I am working on listening and being compassionate to any problems, but not solving them for anyone. Hard one for me. I am getting way better, though. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, I'm not going to sit around listening to other people's problems, so that's also toxic in itself. If you're sitting around just listening to people's problems all the time, you know, maybe you should be spending time with better people. Just thinking, but I agree. You can't solve people's problems for them. A lot of times people just vent. But if you're spending time with people that are always venting, probably need to work on your pillar number 1. Just my thoughts on the matter. You could drop that in the comments down below what your thoughts are on that. If you're not on the email list, head on over to makeemailswoleagain.com. Again, makeemailswoleagain.com. Get on the email list and get your inbox stretched out today. If you need a little email rejuvenation, I will tighten you up and then it'll feel like your first time you ever got an email. Remember that? 1993, you've got mail. Well, now you're going to get that knowledge cock. So go to makeemailswoleagain.com and sign up for the email list. Let's take some questions. We'll load up Instagram Live. I'm not seeing comments from YouTube popping through. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I see Rumble just fine. Just letting you guys know if you're asking questions on YouTube, I ain't seeing it. Maybe you're not commenting, but drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Or you can head on over to Rumble. I'm just not seeing the chat populate right now. We got the first one from Instagram.
What's in the box?
Taking some live questions, and then we'll get into some balls deep. We'll get into some new releases. John Penned 17. Papa Swolio, any recommendations for shoulder works with bands? Shoulder works. Shoulder workout with bands? Sure. The same exercise you would do with weights. The difference with bands is that the tension is going to be most when the bands are the most stretched, so you can adjust the bands accordingly. So lots of recommendations, but you might want to just head on over to the Swolenormous app and check out our Swollen 7 bands. That would be the best place to start because we have a lot of band workouts inside the app. Honzacek, Milacek. All right. Papa Swolio, how important is diet when trying to gain muscle? Parentheses, beginner. It's important for everyone. Nutrition and proper nutrition is not just for people that have more experience, it's for everyone. But of course, if you're trying to gain muscle, it's progressive overload. So you need to make sure that you are progressively overloading your training. You're on a good strength training program. There's a lot of good splits that you can try. We talk about that all the time. Frequency, volume, and intensity are important, but of course, doing elimination diet, eating a high protein diet is very important, especially if you are building muscle. Guapo Nacho, Papa Swole, how do you hit on your gym crush? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. How do you hit on your gym crush? That's a tough one because you don't want to be a creeper in the gym. You don't want to be interrupting. Maybe you make eye contact. Maybe she looks at you, bats her eyes, and she's like, come spot me, Poppy. But
Hi, puppy.
that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Depends on the situation. You have to have really good situational awareness. You don't want to interrupt someone's workout. You don't want to be overbearing. And just another recommendation, you might not want to crap where you eat. And of course, when you go to a gym, that's your sanctuary. That's most people's sanctuary. So you have to be very mindful of other people's space and their time. But let's say, look, it happens. Maybe she says no. I mean, you're going to be going to that gym. If that's the only gym you go to and you're training, you could offer a spot. You can make friendly conversation if it comes up, but you can just have a conversation casually. You don't have to be a creep about it. You don't have to interrupt. If someone has their headphones on, hat pulled down low, and they're just focusing on their training, it doesn't mean that maybe she doesn't notice you. Maybe she has the same thing, but people will usually signal whether or not they're open for conversation. A lot of times people are focused on their training. So you could just say hi. It really depends on the situation, depends on what you're about, depends on the whole feel of the situation. I would say it's a tough one, but there might be opportunities, maybe at the water fountain or something like that. Ask her if she wants to grab a protein shake. Ayo. All right, CCEY 17 on Instagram. Drop your questions in the comments if you're watching live on Instagram. The full show is available on Rumble and YouTube at The Daily Swole. We'll be here for a couple more moments to take some questions, so drop them in the chat. Papa Solio, how should we manage taking omega-3 and multivitamin supplements during the day? I think that really depends. I don't take omega-3 and I don't take a multivitamin, but I do eat grass-fed and finished raw beef liver. I prefer that to a multivitamin. That's just my take on it. I don't focus on omega-3s, but manage that, I guess, as appropriate for you. Try it, see if you like it, take it properly with food. But I don't personally manage those things, so I think that's really an individual situation. CJXIV, Papa Swolio, when should I be having protein shakes and how often? There's no really good answer for this. It depends on the quality of the protein shake. Grass-fed and grass-finished whey, that's third-party tested, unflavored. You don't want to be getting a lot of artificial flavorings and a lot of junk. A lot of proteins have heavy metals from processing and stuff like that. So if it's third-party tested, usually it'll be clear of those things or it will be minimalized. So you just want to be careful of primarily consuming protein shakes over food. Most people, everyone here, including myself, you should be focusing on food. Whole foods, first and foremost. Maybe you have it first thing when you wake up, maybe after a workout because it's convenient, or in between if you're working and you don't have time to get a meal really. But you should be focusing primarily on whole food sources. Michelle says smiling and saying hello goes a long way. I agree. There's really no right way to approach someone. You just don't want to be overbearing or interrupt someone. Like if she's doing an exercise, don't go over, hey, want to get a cup of coffee? You don't want to interrupt someone. Luke Will, 87, Papa Swolio, I travel for work and have a hard time finding available quality food. Any advice? Bring it with you. Bring it with you. So I don't know the details. This was from Instagram stories. If you travel for work, it depends on how you travel. You could bring food with you. If you're flying around, you can bring food on a plane. You could bring frozen food on a plane. You could bring pre-made food that's frozen on a plane, and you could heat it up or put it in a fridge when you get there. You can order from Amazon, from like Whole Foods delivery or Instacart, and have food delivered to your hotel. You could bring a hot plate to cook. You can do pre-made stuff. Maybe when you travel, maybe there's a kitchenette where you go. Maybe you choose an Airbnb instead of a hotel, or a hotel that has a kitchenette. There's a lot of good options, but you could bring food with you. I used to travel all the time and I brought food with me, and you just have to learn and overcome the learning curve of how to travel with food. But I used to bring a big bag of food on the plane. I used to bring hard-boiled eggs. I brought beef. I brought sweet potatoes. You could bring tons of food on a plane. They just don't like you bringing liquids. So you can have this stuff already pre-made in a big old bag and carry it on, and that's totally fine. So if you're driving, then that's even easier because you can have a cooler that plugs into your car and it can keep food cold and all that stuff. And if you're driving, you can have a hot plate, you can cook and do all that stuff. So I think it's really simple. People just don't understand that, oh, I can take ownership and bring food with me. It's just a little bit more preparation, but guess what? You fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. Bring food with you. Bring food with you. Bring food with you. Bring your food. If you're going somewhere and you're not going to have quality food, well, that's why you have it with you. And then the problem is solved. Okay, let's take some more questions. Drop in the comments down below. Again, if you want to call into the show, you can go to askpapasolio.com and record up to a minute and call in. We'll get to it in an upcoming episode. Totally cool if you do that. Any other questions? Again, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, I am not seeing the chat today. Oh well, but you can come on over to Rumble and comment. Store Machine 97 on Rumble. Papa Swole, I've heard body wash and shampoo has a lot of parabens and endocrine disruptors and are as toxic as some of our foods. What do you use at home for soap or shampoo? There's a lot of good brands that don't have phthalates, that don't have parabens and toxins in them. Pure Zero is a good brand. There's a lot of other ones out there. I'm trying to remember. There's something in our shower that is literally a brand that doesn't have any of those artificial things in it. So that's one of them. You can look it up. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, Pure Zero, which makes sense. Also, in terms of body wash, I wouldn't use body wash. Use soap. Get some tallow soap. Get some grass-fed tallow soap. Get bar soap. Very simple. Totally cool. You can get tallow moisturizer and use jojoba oil and combine and mix and match. There's a lot of good options for it. Jojoba oil is great for the skin. It's great for the hair. All that good stuff. It's a good question. Good question. And that's a big thing. Usually the most toxic place in the house is the bathroom because of the deodorants. People that have colognes, most colognes have a lot of phthalates in the fragrances. So you can use essential oils. They have colognes, or they have quote unquote, I guess they would call them colognes, but they're made with only essential oils that are used to mimic big brands of cologne. So you don't have to get all the artificial fragrances, and it will mimic it very closely. So you could find a lot of that with essential oils. Plus, if you shower and you eat well, you'll smell better anyway. So proper nutrition goes a long way for your body sense. Mark says jojoba oil is a good aftershave as well. I wouldn't know about shaving. But I would assume that jojoba oil, it mimics the natural body's oils. So it's really good, but I wouldn't know about an aftershave or using it as an aftershave, but I'm sure you're correct. Papa don't shave, obviously. Read the labels and avoid stuff that has chemicals in it. Chemicals meaning artificial and synthetic stuff. All right, last chance for questions on Instagram. Instagram's a little light for questions. Let's see. Is it worth Papa Swole to drink BCAA's pre-workout? Is it worth it? I'll leave that up to you. I personally don't. I think BCAAs are overrated. I'm not saying it'll hurt you. So there's a difference between will it help you versus is it bad for you? So if you're taking BCAAs and there's a lot of artificial flavorings and stuff, yeah, you're getting stuff in that you don't need in your body. I personally don't use BCAAs though. I'm not saying they're bad, but if you try them, you can actually just buy the raw ingredients. It's not going to taste good, but you don't need all the artificial sweeteners and stuff. Another question, Papa Swole, how many days do you work out in a week? Intense training, no more than 4. Another question from Stories, have you got Bitcoin? I do. Bitcoin is the greatest invention in the history of humanity, next to like electricity probably. Maybe fire. Learn more, study it, do your own research. Big supporter of the coin. And I'm not talking about crypto. Crypto is a scam. Bitcoin is the truth. Learn the difference. Let's see. How to get back to the gym after a long illness. Slowly, gradually. Pelon Poika. Papa Swole, what's a good way to find a good routine? Like what moves and how many reps? Download the Swolenormous app. Join us over at swolenormousx.com and start the 90-day dash or Maximum Swole. Start one of our programs. That's the best way because instead of searching endlessly and having me to teach you We have 3,188 episodes of the Daily Swole podcast, and Swolenormous X was created because you don't have to go searching everywhere. We have it all in one place. So if you haven't downloaded, you can start a 7-day free trial with the Swolenormous app if you haven't yet. So go check it out. Links in my bio if you're on Instagram. Swolenormous app is great. I appreciate everyone leaving the 5-star reviews on the App Store. So if you haven't yet done so, load up the App Store and leave a 5-star review. If you download the app and you enjoy it, write a review. Love featuring those reviews, so make sure you do so if you haven't yet, especially if you're a member. Storm Machine on Rumble says, thanks for answering my question. I've also seen butane and petroleum in a lot of these and the sprays. That's pretty scary. Yeah, there's a lot of propellants and stuff in sprays. You want to be very, very, very careful with anything in a spray. Very careful. Some things can get around it and they work around it. And also, there's a lot of, and I'm not appraised of all the different rules and regulations, but there are some things that when it comes to food, I'm not sure how it is with beauty supplies, but there's a lot of gray area when if you have under a certain amount, sometimes you don't have to list ingredients in certain food or certain products if you have less than X amount. So just because it might not list it doesn't mean it doesn't have other ingredients that maybe based on a legality, they don't have to list it down. So you have to be mindful of that too. There's a lot of shady shit, especially in the United States. There's a lot of things that hopefully regulations when it comes to ingredients come under more scrutiny, especially with this administration. Because you can make better decisions as an individual, but you have to have the knowledge and you have to be actively doing it. So it would be nice if seed oils and all these other artificial products are banned from being allowed to be put in food because humans shouldn't be consuming them. So I'm not a fan of regulation in that sense, but there's a lot of stuff that people should not be subjected to. I always say it's the easiest thing to avoid seed oils and vegetable oils. You just have to make your own food. You just have to make your own fucking food. Dr. Delta, Papa Swole, if possible, could you stream RFK's confirmation hearing on Wednesday? When is it on Wednesday? That could be interesting. How long is it too? We did the inauguration last week, and man, that was like 3 fucking hours. Or we did a 3-hour stream, but we didn't have to stream that long. But that was awesome. What time? Do you know what time it's at? Can someone look that up? I'm open to it, but let me know what time that's at. I'm assuming I could stream it. I'm assuming you'll get banned from YouTube like last time, so I could stream it on Rumble. 10 a.m. If there's a lot of support for that, if you guys want that, I'll look into it. 10 a.m. I'll look into that. I won't even bother streaming that on YouTube though, because last time it got banned. The inauguration stream we did here was awesome. That was a lot of fun. I definitely would like to stream that. But it wouldn't be on YouTube. We wouldn't do it on YouTube because we'll just get banned. So it doesn't make sense to even try it there. All right, last chance for questions on Instagram live stream. Let's see here. Last chance. Going once, going twice. All right, let's see. Instagram. Not a lot of questions, but we got some good ones. You can switch on over to Rumble or YouTube. Click the link in my bio. Thanks for being here. All right, we'll get off the Instagram. Instagram was light today. Moving right along. Oh, I got to look at the comments of that post. I posted this on Instagram. It was a tweet that I posted. I said, you're not horizontally challenged. You're not body positive. You're not fighting diet culture. You're just fat. Oof. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Got a lot of comments on that. Yeah, people seem to like it. I love it. Got a lot of laughing. Got a lot of facts. Simple. Damn, you're right. Cool. All right, that's what I figured. It's amazing when I post different things. So if I post it on Twitter, of course, people follow me because they like what I say. So that's okay. Sometimes on Instagram or Facebook, it's cool because we'll post it on Instagram. We'll post it on YouTube posts and whatnot. And different platforms, you'll get certain people that are sensitive on certain platforms. Maybe Facebook, I might get some, oh, that's mean to say. And Instagram will probably be fine. Sometimes you get some woke trash in the comments. So it's kind of funny. But if you haven't checked out that post, make sure you go and check it out on Instagram and show your support because it's fucking true. It's fucking true. I don't think I shared the Swole card. Make America Swole. Let's go, beaches. All right, hit the like button. Share the show with your friends. Let's fucking go. We got an epic live stream, and we're not taking prisoners today. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. We got releases. I got to load up the releases. We got a couple other posts. Oh, let's see what we got here today. Oh, I got this. Got this from John. This is from the Swolenormous app, and I want to share this post. So John says, I was taking my daughter to school this morning, and my car was stuck in slush and ice. I couldn't have my daughter put it in reverse to help as I pushed because she's 10. I was afraid she'd lose control of the car, and I was on my own. I put my car in neutral, got in front of it, and pushed and pulled to gain momentum. Finally, after a couple minutes, I felt the car roll over the ice hump. I got in the car. My daughter looked at me astonished. Initially, I had my doubts attempting it because I have a 4-door sedan. It's not just about aesthetics. You never know when your strength is required to get you out of a situation. Thanks, Papa Swolio, and thanks, Maximum Swole. That's fire.
Boom shakalaka!
Muscle looks good, but it's also realistic. It actually has real world applications. So fucking right. Good stuff. That's fire. The application of strength has many uses, especially when you need it most. Hashtag Swole fam. Damn right. Good for you, John. Appreciate the story. These stories are always the best. It's great to flex in the mirror and be like, yeah, I'm jacked and hit a PR. But let's say you're carrying a bunch of groceries and your mother or your grandmother needs some help and you're just like, yunk, lift it up. My mom's always like, oh, you're so strong. And it's light for me. It's just great to be physically capable. It's great to be physically capable and it always comes in handy. Strength is always useful. It's always useful. If anything, your daughter thinks you're a fucking superhero. And you are. You really are. You're superhuman. You are not the average. Most people couldn't do that. Most people couldn't do that. All right. Let's watch this video. Let's watch this video because I think it's very poignant to what we're going through. A lot of you know that deportations have, let's go balls deep. Let's go balls deep.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's deep.
A lot of you know deportations have already kicked off. So Trump is the GOAT president. It's absolutely amazing to watch, making America great again. So let's watch this video. I put in this tweet, I said, go back 10 years and tell me if Dr. Phil rounding up illegals is on your 2025 bingo card. So let's watch this. Border czar Tom Homan personally rounds up a child rapist from Thailand in Chicago. Let me blow this up a little bit and let's watch. I love how Dr. Phil is there. It's awesome. He's been huge with the immigration issue. So let's check this out.
What's your name?
Seda.
Seda what? Do you have a first and last name?
Sam.
Seda Sam?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Where I was born or where I'm from?
Where are you born?
Thailand.
You been deported before from the United States?
No.
Never been deported?
But I've been in the system before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been charged with
Charged where?
before?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer.
Yeah. Are you a citizen?
My mom's a citizen.
Your mother's a citizen?
Yes.
But you're not?
Nope.
But you've never been deported before?
You Dr. Phil. You look like Dr. Phil.
Yeah? How do you know me?
No, I seen Dr. Phil, you know, on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is an example of sanctuary cities, right? We got an illegal alien convicted of sex crimes involving children. And he's walking the streets of Chicago. Again, the downfall, the problem with the sanctuary city, that people like us walking the street rather than local law enforcement working with federal agents. This is what we're dealing with. Yeah. You've been charged with sex crimes with children?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really?
Confused as shit.
And never been deported?
Nope.
Huh.
Not yet.
Let's take them in, process them, lock them up.
Got it, sir.
Oh my God. Take him process, lock him up. Good for you, Tom. Good for you. Fuck these criminals. Fuck these criminals. If Dr. Phil shows up with a filming crew, you're fucked. You're not in a good spot. If Dr. Phil shows up, you're... What are you doing? If you're bringing out Dr. Phil in freezing temperatures in the middle of the night, yeah, you're not doing something right. You're not doing something right if Dr. Phil's showing up. All right, let's get some of these releases out here. Okay, we do got some videos, so let's get some releases first. Of course, these are in the Swolenormous app. Here we go. I just saw Jarella's post. How can you be against taking criminals off the street? Finally, the first YouTube comment popped up. Of course, it's Jarella holding down the fort. Isn't that the truth, right? Isn't that the truth? How can you be against taking criminals off the street? Well, if you're a communist and you hate this country and you're trying to throw everything into the fire, aside from that, how can you be against that? How can you make an argument against that? There's a child rapist illegally in our country. Oh my God, they're sending him back? Yeah, get the fuck out. Just drop him in the ocean. I'm being a little bit facetious, but if you're a child rapist, I don't care what happens to you. Feet first into the wood chipper. But of course, maybe, I don't know all the details of this situation, but get the fuck out. Are you a citizen? My mom's a citizen. No, who fucking cares? That's not the question, bro. That's not the question. That's not the question. Okay, let's get into a couple releases, and then we'll get into some more balls deep. Oh, comments are popping up. There you go.
What's in the box?
All right, first release, available now, of course, in the Swolenormous app. First one. What is this? What is that? I know it's cold, but it's an acai bowl. Ooh. Ooh.
Inconceivable!
An acai bowl in cold temperatures, fam. Everyone's asking where my cloak of judgment is. It's not here. It's hot as fuck. Florida is back at 75 degrees. It's pure sun. It's beautiful again. And this is what happens. Whenever it's cold, it drops for a couple days. And now we're in like the high 70s to the low 80s for like the next 2 weeks. I'm stoked. I was just roasting my tits. I'm going to go back out after the show and destroy my nips. So I am going to get nice and sauteed. All right, acai bowl. All right, next one. What we got?
What's in the box?
Shrimp lettuce wraps. The fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
I'm going to have a word with the production team. What is going on with these recipes? Shrimp lettuce wraps. Well, here's an idea of something. If you have a meal at work or something you have to prepare. If you hate your coworkers, make this. If you hate your coworkers, make this. What the fuck? What the shit is this? What is going on here? Just saying, what in the fuck? The recipes are usually a surprise to me. I don't screen the recipes. I don't screen them. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what the next one is. I actually don't know. It's gonna be a surprise.
What's in the box?
Fuck this one. All right, here we go. Next one. Bison meatballs. Let's fucking go. All right, we'll take it. Yeah, that didn't even look appetizing. It's like, hey, download the Swolenormous app. Join the fam today. It's like shrimp fucking lettuce wraps. What the hell is this? Some of you might be like, look, if you're somewhere and that's what they're serving, just eat the shrimp and walk away. I don't know why you'd eat the rest of that. My goodness. Bison meatballs. Whew. All right, we're safe. We're safe. Bison meatballs. Nice. Nice. Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that all about? You know what? Before we move on to a video, let's get into a couple more releases. Let's go into those featured workouts. We rotate them every single week. So let's see what we got.
What's in the box?
This week's featured inside the Swolenormous app. Featured yoga class is Express Flow for tight hips. For tight hips. I know how to loosen those hips up. Well, Genevieve is going to take you through and show y'all how to loosen up those hips. Check it out. Express class, flow for tight hips. That's a great class. You know it's going to be. Look at that pose. That's delicious. So go and check that out. We also have Swole 7 Kettlebell Round 6 with ya boy. And we have Papa Swolio's featured pump, number 7, legs. All right.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Dope. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. So check those out in the Swolenormous app. We do have some other releases. We got new yoga. We got new merch. We got another announcement. Very excited. We got 3 more releases. It's going to be Liddy McTitterson. Before we do, let's get into a balls deep video. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Drop that in the comments down below. Drop your recommended. First one I see that pops up. First one, positive charisma, number 1.
What's in the box?
This one's called Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's. I've seen some stuff pop around with Ben and Jerry's. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but let's see what this video is about.
Ice cream. Not gonna lie, we get this one a lot.
Yeah, we're in the ice cream business, but we've always been about much more than just ice cream. We use our power, our privilege, our platform, and our relationship with our fans to advocate for progressive social change.
Well, that's not good.
No, we're not just going to stick to ice cream.
And we're never gonna stop trying to dismantle white supremacy, end the climate crisis, or fight for our democracy.
Well, that just got out of hand fast. Why can't you just put the yolk and the cream and freeze that shit, whip it up, and shut the fuck up? It's garbage ice cream, by the way. You just make your own. It's overpriced and it's shit. Wow. So climate change, white supremacy. Oh, yeah. You can't just enjoy your garbage food. You got to poison the culture, too. That got out of hand fast. That escalated real quick. We're not just about ice cream. We're about stopping white supremacy. Where's the white supremacy, you fucking mook? Let's continue.
And no, we're not going to stop fighting laws that restrict trans rights, ban books, and roll back abortion protections.
Jesus Christ. If this ever gave you a reason to never eat Ben & Jerry's again, aside from the garbage they put in their food, this is it. Wow. This is like literally the Marxist checklist right here. There's a minute left of this video. How is it possible that they fit all that garbage into 27 seconds? I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Caring about that stuff, doing something about it, and supporting communities who've been directly impacted by it is part of our DNA, and it has been since we opened up our first scoop shop in Burlington, Vermont back in 1978.
Ben and Jerry were 2 best friends who love making ice cream. But
sounds gay. I'll just be honest, sounds gay. Just my first impression.
For them, the only reason to be in business was to do business differently.
Whether we're working with activists in St. Louis to close a racist and inhumane jail, or working to restore the right to vote for people who were formerly incarcerated in Florida, or turning up a delicious new flavor in support of refugee rights in the UK.
There's a lot to unpack. Did you just say working to restore voting rights for people who were formerly incarcerated in Florida? Well, let me tell you, chances are if you were thrown in prison, you do understand you lose certain rights if you violate the law of the country. You do understand that, right? Okay.
Turning up a delicious new flavor in support of refugee rights in the UK. Being an activist company is who we are.
And we know our fans wouldn't want it any other way. Because while we love making the best possible ice cream in the best possible way, the world needs more than just great ice cream.
These are people that are taking advantage of. I wonder if they understand how many people are just addicted to they're addicted to sugar and vegetable oils. There's so many other brands out there of course it's most of that's poison, but there's other poisonous brands that people are going to go to. Ugh, gross. 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 Oh, these fucktards.
We don't pretend to always know the answers, but we partner with and take the lead from activists and allies who do. And we hope you'll join us in taking action to support them. That's just who we are and who we've been for 45 years, and that's why we'll never.
And that's why we'll never, and it ends. All right, so if you ever, just stop buying that. Stop buying that stuff. Justin says, dang, never thought I was supporting the progressive left by having a treat every few months. Bye-bye, Ben and Jerry's. There's better for you and not supporting politics. Agreed. You think that these companies would learn something from the past, like 5 or 6 years, all the companies that went, go woke, go broke. So yeah, make a better choice. That's a very, very cringe. They have always been like that. We've heard a lot of stuff before in the past. I didn't know what the latest thing was, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, they're going to take a huge hit and hopefully they go out of business, but it is what it is. Anyway, now that that's circulating, hopefully that makes a dent and fuck that garbage. There's much better options. Make your own. Black voters matter. Black voters matter. Has anyone ever said that black voters don't matter? Everyone's always trying to get the black. Everyone's aware. Voters matter. All right, that was super cringe. Let's get into another release. Speaking of not cringe, look at that body art. Brand new yoga class inside Swolenormous X. We have Heart Openers number 2, Express Class with Alex.
Oh, you can. The little rascal has spirit.
Awesome. So now available in Swolenormous X and in the Swolenormous app, we have Heart Openers number 2, Express Class with Alex. So enjoy that. Really great if you have tight upper body, if your shoulder blades are locked up, if you're feeling any kind of shoulder pain, neck pain. This is usually because of rounding and elevation and imbalance in your upper body and your thoracic spine. So go and check that out. Available now. Heart Openers number 2, Express Class. No one's ever done this class before because it's brand new. Go and check it out. Go and check it out now. Awesome. Thank you for the great class. As always, Alex, nailing it. All right. We got merch. You guys don't want merch, or do you want merch? Do you guys want merch? Not today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow we'll do the merch. Let's do this one. This one's called Can't Get a Passport. Can't get a passport. Aw, sad face. Can't get a passport.
What's in the box?
Hey y'all,
Whoa.
It's me again. I can't get a passport right now.
You said that already. Holy shit.
The eyes, Chico.
Whoa.
They never lie.
And little fun fact for you, in case you didn't know either. For people with gender markers that do not match their appearance, or the gender marker X that are...
Yeah, okay. In other words, you can't put X on your fucking passport. Okay, so when customs, when you go through and border patrol, that's like, hey, are you a man or a woman? You shouldn't have X on it. There's no such thing as X. In 10,000 years, archaeologists are going to look at your bones and be like, that's a man, that's a woman. Shocker, you can't list your mental illness on your passport. No one cares.
Trying to go through United States borders right now, they're being stopped. And they're being detained.
Yep.
Hey, can you guys do me a favor and research this funny little thing called V-coding?
No.
Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Up your medication.
And I gotta go to work like nothing's happening right now.
Are you working in other countries? Or are you traveling internationally for work? You can just go to work and do your job. Holy shit.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Wow.
I didn't like him anyway. He wasn't right in the hat.
Holy shit. Well, that sounds like a soundboard. I do have by the way, I have a folder. I just haven't gone through. I have a folder of videos that I want to make soundboards for. I just need to sit down and I have to get into like a flow of making soundboards. I have a way to do it. And I have a folder and there's legitimately like 30 or 40 videos. So I'll mark that. And the thing is, I don't have to mark what about that is a soundboard. I just know if I watch the video again, okay, I'll know exactly where the soundboard part is. But wow, that's bad. That's bad. Let's do one more video and then we'll get into new release and we'll end it on an up note. Okay, here we go. This one's called If You Support Trump. Tell me what happens if I support Trump, which I do. Let's go.
Listen, if I pull up to the Mexican restaurant and I see a truck, because let's face it, it's going to be a truck, with a Trump bumper sticker, you're getting keyed. I don't even want to see you at Taco Bell. The only thing you get to eat for the rest of your life is plain white bread and mayonnaise. And I know that you were going to eat a lot of that anyway, but that's all you deserve. You deserve nothing that tastes good for the rest of your life.
What is the best move to silence a woman?
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
All right. Well, that was short and sweet and retarded. Great. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, if you support, you're going to... So you don't see this with people that support Trump. Have I ever said I would go out? Have I ever told you guys to go out and key someone's car if they have a Biden sticker or a Kamala Harris sticker? No, that's illegal. Don't damage someone's property. Don't firebomb a church. Don't do anything illegal. Don't destroy someone's car. If they have a bumper sticker, just look, if you see someone with a Kamala Harris or a Joe Biden or a Democrat or some kind of libtard coexist bullshit on their car, don't key their car. Just take a deep breath and feel bad for someone who's mentally retarded. That's all you have to do. Just, oh, it's sad. That person's working half at half mast. That person is trying to rub a few brain cells together to function in society. So just laugh at them. Again, this is important. It really is important now to laugh at these people because they put a boot on your neck. They wanted you to take experimental gene therapy. They wanted you to stay locked in your house. They wanted to destroy everything that is about you, your family, and your country. And they still do. And the only bright side of all of this is that the majority voted Trump in. He has a mandate. It was an overwhelming victory. Yes, there's still about half the country that's mentally retarded. But hopefully it stays that way and or continues in this direction. So you have optimism. You should have optimism for the future because the libtards are not reproducing. They're not having more kids. They're trying to steal yours. So as long as people homeschool more, and continue in this way, it's uncool. You have to laugh at it. We have to make bullying great again. That's literally the immune system of a culture. And I'm not saying bully people and have them commit suicide and be mean to people unnecessarily. But when someone says something stupid, you should laugh and be like, that's stupid. You have to make fun of it. You have to make fun of it. It's a pressure valve also. Never do anything like physical violence, but you have to make fun of it. People have to understand that this is not acceptable. We're not going against logic and common sense anymore. You lost, as Marxism and communism always does. You lost. And hopefully you continue to lose. We just have to make sure that this kind of lunacy is in the front of people's minds, because after Trump is out in 2028, we need to win again. This has to continue. We can't have that pendulum swing. And I said it before, it's always possible, but I don't see how the pendulum swings back. Who's going to want to vote for trans stuff again? Who's going to want to vote for this kind of insanity again? It was very scarring and it's very shocking. Who's going to want to vote for the past again? We're cleaning up the streets. Families and people are going to feel more safe. We're going to get shit in the right direction. And it's going to be hard because the Biden administration did so much damage. So it's going to take time. And hopefully people continue to look to independent media, but it's like the new media. So as legacy media continues to die and continues to lie, they're going to keep on going further and further left. We have to keep on pointing our fingers and laughing at it because it is actually insane. It's actually insane. Okay. Holy shit, that's fucking unhinged. It's unhinged. It's unhinged. Yeah, Annie says many Hispanics voted for Trump. Absolutely. So did many Black Americans. And I hate singling this stuff out, based on race. Real Americans that are paying attention, voted for Trump. I mean, I really do think the last 4 years was really unfortunate, but a lot of people were woken up to the fact that, oh my God, Trump was actually amazing. And his first presidency was kind of like lukewarm. He didn't start new wars. He did pretty good, but he didn't have the experience. And after being shot at and subverted for 4 years, for 8 years, because that whole 4 years was like he was pushing against the grain. And then the whole 4 years of Biden, all the blah, 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 the blabbing from mainstream. And he won. He won despite all of that. So people realized, oh, we fucked up. A lot of people voted for Biden and realized, oh, I fucked up. And they made a change. And now you're seeing, oh, this is what you can have a president that signs executive orders and talks to the press for 10 straight fucking hours. You can have a president that speaks and actually gets shit done and has authority, and people actually listen to what he has to say and do as he says. It's fantastic. He's not playing. He's not playing. I really think it was important, even though it sucked. Looking back on it, it's the best possible thing, because now RFK and Tulsi and all these other, classical liberals are on his side, because they realize we need to move the needle and we need common sense and logic back again. And again, you don't have to like everything about him. You don't have to like a mean tweet now and again. I don't care. I'm not offended by, I'm not a weak pussy. So I'm not offended by some testosterone in a tweet. But that comparison is very important to notice. Sheesh. I mean, you see, look at this. Look at that shit is not in charge anymore. That shit's just mentally insane. Putting X on your passport. Get fucked, man. All right, who's ready for new merch? Come on now. Who's ready for new merch? I want to see you in the chat. Otherwise, you're not getting new merch. You're not getting it.
I arrived in America's airport with clothing, US dollars, and a jar of gypsy tears to protect me from AIDS.
Yeah, Aaron, you're right. Great Dr. Delta says when you get classic liberals like Brett Weinstein on your side, you know the other side has problems. And Brett's been saying, like, if Trump's doing all this stuff, he might be the greatest president ever. I agree. You have to look objectively at what's happening. He's literally doing all the things that people wanted that voted for him. Checking things off the list. It's actually really inspiring, and history is going to look very fondly upon what's happening now. Righting the ship. It feels like we have a fucking country again, doesn't it? So just keep on making fun of it. I mean, honestly, keep on making fun of it in your own personal life. You have to. You got to put your foot down. No, you do not tuck tail with this shit anymore. You have to point fingers and laugh and ridicule it every time you see it. Every time you see it. And that's what we're going to continue to keep doing, because it's important. All right, new merch. Let's see. Merch, or we unsubscribe. Penetrate my merch with more merch. Drop the merch. Leave it to AA Ron to make it weird with merch. Everyone wants some merch. Aggressively so, it seems like. Okay, how many of you grew up? I mean, we all grew up. I mean, we all like 90s, 2000s. There's a lot of great culture that we're trying to bring back. And maybe you have a sister or a daughter that was into this. It was an interesting show. You know, you'll remember it, but we're making it better. We're making cartoons great again. We're making all this stuff great again. We're kind of, bringing it back, but making it what it always needed to be. So maybe you like this cartoon. Maybe you didn't.
What's in the box?
Or you're going to love this merch. We had the Powder Puff Girls, but now we have the Powder Pump Girls. Making some fucking gains. And they're absolutely fucking jacked. All right, this will go great with your I'm a Barbell Girl. The Powder Pump Girls getting you yoked. Go and check it out, papaswolio.com. That's a great shirt. The beard logo's there. Making absolute sick fucking gains. Martial arts mama. You love it. The Powder Pump Girls. Now this comes in kids tees. You can get it for your nieces and your friends. If you grew up loving the show, rock it. Love it. It's great. The Powder Pump Girls. This is great for dudes too. You can wear it. People are going to do a double take. They're going to be like, why is this jacked guy in the gym wearing a powder puff? Oh, it's Powder Pump Girls. Oh, where'd you get the merch? The colors are great too. These are good colors. Of course, it comes in everything, but we got the mug. And of course, I'm zooming in, so it's a little bit resolution. Looks a little bit grainy, but that's just because I'm zooming in on the image. Yeah. Powder Pump Girls. Now available 20% off everything. Karen, oh my God, my girls love them. They need this. Yes. And we got a flag. We got flags. We got mugs. We have anything we got in the store. You check it out. That blue color looks good. That's a nice blue. It looks good in white. Yeah. Aaron says, we men are wearing it to express ourselves in the most masculine way possible ever. That's why if you're wearing I'm a barbell girl shirt, you know, you have muscle, you're training hard. It's a great thing to flex on. So the powder pump girls, I think this is going to go great next time when I wear it in a video. I think it's going to do awesome. So powder pump girls, it reminds me like it's going to do something like it's going to be something like a barbell girl. Kid sizes. Yeah, we got those youth t-shirts. Yeah, check it all out. The pink is nice. Pink is nice. Pink is nice too. Let's see if we got it on the web, if it's already up on the website. I think it should be. Oh yeah. So let's check this out. So you go to new releases. We have the premium tank. We have the girls t-shirt. We got stickers. We have the girls baby onesie. We have the loose crop top. We have a hoodie. We got the mug. We got the flag. We got the swole chill guy, the chill swole guy. These are all the new releases. I heart cow farts. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we got stickers too. Stickers at the top right here on the top right. So check it all out. Do we have kids? Girls t-shirt? Let's see. Hold on a second. I think girls t-shirt. Power. You might have to change the naming convention because it's Power Pump Girls t-shirt. I don't want people to think it's Power Pump. It's a girls t-shirt. So maybe we'll just change it to Power Pump. Because Power Pump Girls premium tank top, it can get a little bit confusing, I think. We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, in other words, I realized as I was typing it that the Power Pump Girls, it's not a girls t-shirt. It's might get a little, you know, maybe the naming is a little bit weird. But anyway, you could all buy them. It's the same stuff. Power Pump Girls t-shirt is not a girls t-shirt. It's just the name of the item. But I can just notice how it can be a little bit confusing. Pam says, LOL, shirt collection is just getting bigger. That's the thing. I'm going to be probably doing some sort of like mass special. I have to get rid of a lot of my shirts because I have a lot of sizes and Papa got swole. So a lot of the larges that I have just don't fit anymore, really. So I have way too many shirts. So I'm going to do something where I have to put together like some boxes of like 20 or 30 or something designs and sell them or ditch them. Like, so stay tuned. We might have some like epic, you know, because I have so much merch. I have so much merch. I'm not getting every single design sent to me anymore because I have way too much. I have a pile over here that I have to go through. Like it's a pile of shirts. And then I got a couple hangers. The closet's filled. I broke the closet like 3 times. So I can't give it away with the Swole cards. It's too much. It's too much. I'm not sending out like individual shirts. It's too much. It wouldn't do a dent. That's the problem. So it's going to be something where it'll be like a mystery box, something. It'll probably be, I'm thinking of doing something where, you know, because a lot of them are brand new. Maybe they're worn one time. So a lot of them. So might you have to do something like 20 or 30, like a box of 20 or 30 or something like that at cost or something like that, you know? Matt says, don't wash it. It's like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Don't flush. Don't flush. So anyway, but it's too many to just give away one at a time. And it'd be too much work. I'm not packaging 1,000 things. Seriously, it'd be a month. It'd be a month. It would be 30, right? 30 shirts in a month. And I would see no difference in the stockpiling. Yeah, Dania. Papa Swole, good to see you again. Nice power pump, girls. That made me chuckle. I grew up watching Cartoon Network. Oh, we got a lot of other. I got a lot of other designs coming. So we're going through everything. Pam says, I got the new ones from last week too. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, it's great. I love having, it's a good problem to have when you have, you got so many awesome designs. Matt says, influx of Papa merch in Florida homeless. Can you imagine you're driving down the street by a shelter and people are just wearing like Swolio merch? Anyway, 20% off the whole site. Go check it out, papaswolio.com. All right, let's do, what else we got? Oh, we got one more announcement. Guess what? I know it's 3188 fam. Believe it or not, P3S 13. Jesus Christ. February 8th. Now, if you don't know what the signature series is, you can save the page, swolenormousx.com/signature. And this will be available on February 8th for 24 hours. So it's a mystery design, one-time print. You can't collect them all because, well, some of them are just in the past. If you missed it, you missed it. But this one will be available for 24 hours, midnight to midnight, 2/8/25. First one of this year, correct. First one of this year, 2/8/25. So I think we got the name. I think we got the numbering correct. We were joking on the round table last time that I think the numbering got mixed up because we did a Christmas release. We did a Christmas ugly sweatshirt, and I think we didn't name that one, so we got mixed up with the naming. So whatever it is, whatever this number is, I'm pretty sure this is correct, but it's P3S 13. Sounds correct. Sounds correct. It should be because it's 3,200, so should be 13. Yeah, that's a good one. Every donation will go to funding a deportation flight for one illegal. Oh, I like that. I like that. Should we do that? Should I go on papaswolio.com and be like, every single purchase will support ICE, will support illegal deportations? I like it. I like it. I like it. Loretta says, oh no, signature series will have a 25% tariff. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But it is what it is. Whatever it's going to be. Cerny says, geez, I just keep coming. I need more wall space. Oh boy. Oh boy. What if we just sales go through the roof? It's like, hey, we're supporting ICE removals. Everyone's just going to buy crazy amounts of shirts. I like it. I like it. All right. Let's give away the Swole card. But before, let's do a throwback. Let's do a throwback.
Anybody using this fucking filter, like, how do you not realize the harm you're perpetuating? The fat phobia that you are.
Is it the fatophobia? Watch out for this fatophobia. Yo, you know what also causes harm? Many other filters. You know what causes more harm than this filter? The glamour filter. Yeah. The one that make women look different.
Have you seen the comments on these videos? They are fucking disgusting and fat phobic. Why are you doing this?
What are the comments?
It's fucking awful.
What are the comments?
And you should be ashamed of yourself.
I'd like to welcome the fake news media, which is back there.
What are the comments? Let's go back to the beginning. The girl is, yeah, she has a second chin. And then the filter goes past. No more chin. They give her a nose job too. Yeah, they pulled her nose in a little bit. You know, it's a filter. It's fucking AI. Oh, God, the retardation is real. Fuck it. Let's do one more while we're here.
What's in the
One
box?
more. One more, and then we'll wrap up.
word fat, and I feel like that word has been kind of off limits for a while.
Says who?
Do you like that word? I mean, you said it a couple times. It makes me think it's something you're striving for.
I want you to tell me I'm fat. I want you to tell me I'm huge.
You got it.
I went to the doctor, and my doctor referred to me as a bariatric patient, and it was the hottest freaking thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Oh, gross.
It was so hot, I made a video about it, and everyone else thought it was hot too. So all those terms, you know, we get off on being called pigs and piggies and...
Oh, Miss Piggy.
You know, some girls enjoy like messy eating, so calling them like a fat slob wouldn't be off limits.
Sign me up.
It's super hot to me.
You like to be emotionally abused.
Emotional damage.
You like to be emotionally abused. So, yeah, I mean, it's a fetish. It's a fucking fetish. It's not healthy. These people are fucking disturbed. Absolutely fucking disturbed. All right, fam, it's Swole card time. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that good shit. Let's give this card away. Make America Swole. Let's fucking go. That was disgusting. Not gonna lie, that was fucking gross. All right, today's winner is, my goodness, it's Bumble Hunter. Bumble Hunter. Well, you can hunt fupas if you want to, according to all these videos, but hashtag Make America Swole. Congratulations, BH. Bumble Hunter is the winner of today's Swole card. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 3100 show in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Fam, I don't have to tell you that all these releases are now, I don't have to tell you, but I fucking will. All these releases are now live in the amazing Swolenormous app. If you have not yet, head on over to the App Store, download the Swolenormous app today, or you can head on over to swolenormousx.com. Join the fam. We have all these amazing new releases. It's all here in the app. We got the Express Heart Openers #2. We got the Powerpuff Girls, Acai Bowl, all the things that we dropped this week and last week. Keep on scrolling. Check it all out. Now available in the Swolenormous app. And of course, we do have more masterclasses and all that stuff coming this year. We have a lot more stuff. This past weekend, Saturday's episode was essentially a masterclass that will be translated into more masterclass content. We have a lot of things on the list, a lot of stuff we're working on. So stay tuned for that. Now, the app is live. It's crushing. Everyone is really loving the community section. So make sure you go and post up in the community if you have not yet done so. So make sure you drop in the comments down below, and we will feature your comments, feature your posts. If you have questions, you could drop in the community section. Also, join the Telegram chat, join the fam today, swolenormousx.com. Thanks for being here, Beaches. We'll see you tomorrow. And Aaron mentioned if we could stream during the JFK confirmation hearing or whatever it is on Wednesday, I believe it is. So we'll look into that. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. That should be fun, especially because it's really important based on what we've been doing here for the last decade. So really grateful he better get confirmed. He better get confirmed. And anyone that stands in his way needs to get primaried. Like this man must get in. And it's such a paramount nomination, especially because that brought a lot of people over to the side of Trump in the 2024 election. So I don't understand why these people have to get confirmed. I mean, it should just be like, whoever the fuck I want. That's why I got elected. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So hopefully that goes through, and it looks like we'll follow it on Wednesday. So we'll talk more about that. Thanks for being here, Beaches. Hit the like button on the way out, and we will see you tomorrow for 3189. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you laid. That's a bag that you laid. relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeleton.